Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll show you how to launch a Jupyter Notebook from your drives, and the drive may be C, D or E, whatever you are working in. And second, I'll go through some basics of Python. So installation and downloading and installation of Anaconda distribution has already been covered in the last video. So let us start with searching Anaconda prompt. Anaconda prompt, so click on this. This screen will pop up. Here you have to change the drive. You can also start your Jupyter Notebook right from here, but it will work in this folder. See, user Lenovo is the name of my laptop, but I want to change the directory, so cd / and the address where you want to work in, the address of the folder. Here you can write start Jupyter Notebook. It will take me to the Jupyter Notebook. It will take few seconds. Here you go. So we have this folder. Here I have a few notebooks, but in this video I'll go through to the basics of Python. So I have developed a few code lines. Here I have named it named as intro to Python1. Intro to Python 1. So it will open up this code, intro to Python 1. You can name it, rename it as here, or you can keep it here. So I have already run the codes, that's why these numbers are coming. So let me clear this. So here in Python you can give comments by giving a dash sign here before the line of this, before the line. So after dash it will not execute the code. Python will not execute the code. So here, for example, this is lecture number 1, and if you want to write few other comments, so here, for example, date or some other class or whatever you can write by giving dash, so Python will not execute that line after dash. And second, the print command. Print is basically used to display the some messages. So print hello world, it will print these two words hello world which are in inverted commas. And then again I have given few instructions, few comments, so this line will print the hello world. Python acts as a calculator. So 5 plus 5, if we run this, it will display, it will give us output of 10, and 10 plus 6, 16. So it also acts as a calculator. And then defining a variable in Python is straightforward. So a is the name of the variable and 1 is the value. So a is equal to 1, it will store the value of 1 to a variable, and then I am going to print the value of a, and it has given us 1, which is the value of a. And then b variable, and now here in line number 8 I want to add both variables a plus b, and then because a is 1 and b is 2.5, and then 1 plus 2.5 is 3.5. And the type of any variable can be determined by just writing type. So type of a is equal to 1, so it will give us integer because 1 is integer. However, b is 2.5, so it will give us type of b as a float. So integer, float, and the other type is a string. So here, for example, I have defined x is equal to 5, y is equal to hello world, and another variable percep 35. I have here I want to show you that giving the names to a variable is, I think, the most fundamental. It should be, the names should be given so that you can memorize as you move forward in the code. So giving names like x, y, z, a, b, c, it will make your code more complex, and it will be very hard to memorize those names. So you have few variables like rainfall, minimum temperature, maximum temperature, any city. So describe the variable briefly. So percep underscore ny New York, or percep underscore khi Karachi. So this way you will memorize as you move forward, as you move ahead in the script. So we looked at integer, float, and here is for example we want to write here type of y. It will give us a string. You can see here because it is in words. And then x is equal to 10, print x is equal to 10. My underscore var variable, I have defined it as a 2. It will run as a 2. This is another way of giving comments in 3 inverted commas. Again, Python will not execute, but it these are just few instructions here you can give so that you, when after like few months, if you when you open up the script, you can memorize it. Oh, here I have given the defined the variables. I've defined this function as blah blah blah. So instructions are very important. So rule of thumb, like 40 to 60-70% comments should be included in the Python script. So here x is equal to 4.0, literally it is a 4, but if you give a decimal, Python will act as a float. And this is Rihan. Earlier I gave 4 to x. Here I am replacing x's value as a Rihan string. Earlier it was float, and now it is a string. Another way of defining variable is introducing like str or int or float. So here str of 3, variable 1, it will act as variable 1 will be a string. You can see here it has stored variable 3 as a string, and now I am defining it as an integer, variable 2. So you can see it will store the variable as 3, and now I am defining it as a float, so it will store a value of 3.0. okay. In Python, variable names are very case sensitive. capital A and small a are two different variables. So capital A is 4 and small a is Ahmed, and these are two different variables. This is another way of defining variables like x, y and z, 3 and 3 on right, orange, banana and cherry. So x will be orange, y will be banana and z will be cherry. And here is equal to sign, so all x, y, z variables will have orange. Okay. Here in Python we looked at I will go through the data types in the next video, but here so we looked at text data type as a string and numeric types, integer, float and complex. In the complex data types we cover like iota kind of thing, and then in the sequence types there are three types of data sets: a list, tuple and range. Here lists can be represented by these brackets, large brackets. So here in the list of fruits, for example apple, banana and cherry, there are three variables stored in this list. So I want to extract those x, y and z. So x will be apple, y will be banana and z will be cherry. Let us see. So x apple, y banana and z cherry. So these are again three strings. You can combine them in print command with comma. Python x, y is z, awesome. So Python is awesome, and you can also give them add them with the plus sign. It's the same output we will get. We can add two variables with plus sign, so here, but you cannot add integer with strings. So here x is equal to 5, y is equal to Ahmed. Ahmed is a string, 5 is integer. You cannot add both because the types are different, so you will get errors, unsupported operator. So the best way is to separate them with comma here. So 5 and Ahmed. So we looked at the list with which is represented with the large bracket. In parentheses, tuples are defined with in parentheses. So fruits, same apple, banana and cherry, but in parentheses, and we can extract them with x, y and z because there are three fruits in this list. And dictionary is also another data type which is commonly used in the data sets. So here I have defined my underscore dictionary. Dictionary is defined in curly brackets. So intrusive as a value of granite, effusive basalt, sedimentary sandstone, metamorphic gneiss. In the my dictionary, in when I want to extract one variable metamorphic and we want to see, so here run the code and it will give me value of gneiss. I hope this video helped you in getting introduction, some very basics of Python. So keep watching my YouTube channel.